an average week we have forest school sessions, and we have secondary schools come in and sort of develop further curriculum material for them. We have conservation events with the local bushcraft school. We run adult classes. We have a monthly event for the local and wider community.
It feels like a really good location for us to develop our courses here in eco-psychology, and we've been doing that for a period of time in this space, and yeah, it's just worked out really well with a beautiful roundhouse and spaces for people to really deepen into their connection to nature.
Following on from the pilot scheme of Bristol University and Urban Pursuit, one of the local secondary schools at Gordano has decided to sort of fund themselves to carry on delivering curriculum material in the woodland environment.
A lot of students face all sorts of barriers to both learning and in their personal lives. The normal pressures of society today, social media, exams coming up, how am I going to get a job and support myself? Brown Rock really gives us a sense of exploring something other than the classroom. It's like, why does learning have to be inside four walls? Why can't it be where you can expand and explore yourself? And I think the woods here particularly, and with the experts that we have in Neil from Urban Pursuits, it's fantastic because the students get a real experience of learning about woodland life, connecting with the environment and nature, and just having some space and a bit of freedom and some fresh air.
Great job.
One of the activities that we do quite a lot of is working in woodlands, doing sort of bushcraft, fire building stuff, that kind of thing. But also we want to try and bring something of sort of formal education into the woodlands, so looking at science, mathematics. They somehow feel more free. They don't really see what we're doing as learning. They're explorative. All of the resources that they need to do their learning are there around them, rather than sort of being provided with all of the things in front of them, like you might have in an ordinary classroom setting.
Many kids don't thrive in an indoor classroom. I know from personal experience, my two kids don't. They need to be outside, they need to be moving, they need to be sort of experiencing everything going on around them. It helps them focus, it helps them concentrate.
I'm pretty excited because usually now I would just be writing sitting in a hot classroom, but I get all this space just to walk around and be free and feel like I actually have some freedom.
It's incredibly hard to measure the benefits of something like this sometimes because they don't come with a data result at the end. And what you do have to do though is measure the change in a student and the way they may form a relationship with different people, the way they're now able to feel more confident in themselves about tackling different challenges and tasks they may face either in school or in their personal life.
Expecting all children to follow a very clinical academic line is not the answer, and many of our young people are just failing the school system. So doing more outdoor learning, thinking about more contextualised learning and solving real world problems, for me that's my passion really. I'm all for kids seeing the relevance of what they're actually learning, and what's needed today is young people that can think for themselves, work with others, solve problems, and it's not so much about knowing thousands of facts.
And so my vision for this place is to be a place of learning, a place of education, and a place of well-being, and a place where people can come and get the tools, the experience, the knowledge they need to go back into their communities and start to develop their own projects, their own eco-social enterprises, their own ideas, their own community gardens, their own food growing, their own ideas around nature connection and well-being.